So, good evening, YouTube. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. It is now officially the weekend. As you can see, different day, different settings. That's how we're rolling right now. But I'm not going to keep the stream massively long. I will be back at 9 o'clock, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. But I was sitting here. Obviously, we've got a game on Monday night with the Monday night kickoff, the 8 o'clock kickoff. I've still got lighting issues, by the way. I can see the light across my face. But yeah, we are the 8 o'clock kickoff on a Monday evening, rescheduled from 5:30 on a Saturday. And I was sat here and I was thinking, we've got pretty much everyone back fit and raring to go now. Lacazette's back, Bellerin's back, Tierney's back, Holding's back, and Mesut Ozil's declared his love for the club. He's basically saying that he don't want to leave and he's happy to stay, etc., etc. Excuse me, I've got like mad acid reflux right now. I've just eaten as well, so bear with me. Probably not best to be drinking these if I've got acid reflux, but there we go. So that's why I'm going to keep this short. But yeah, we are playing on Monday night, and I was sitting there thinking, am I confident? Let me ask you guys. That's what I was thinking, because I'm kind of confident, but at the same time, our performances this season, as a lot of people have started moaning about, have not been up to scratch. And if we are not up to scratch against Sheffield United, they will fully take liberties, because their hard work and determination will see them through the game. Listen, they're going to have the crowd up. It's Arsenal. We're a big draw for any club in the Premier League, let alone a promoted team. So yeah, under the floodlights on a Monday night, they've got a point to prove. Their fans are going to be vocal. Can we do it on a wet and windy night in Sheffield? We're about to find out on Monday. But I am kind of confident. I've been confident pretty much all season, which has come back to bite me a few times this season. I was confident against Watford. I predicted a 4-0 in that, I think. At 2-0, it was all looking on. And then we got scared, according to Xhaka. Against Aston Villa, I predicted a 4-0 or a 4-1. That game was mad. I will be doing a watch-along for the game. So big up Chig. Subscribe to him. His link is in the description. We will be doing a watch along on Monday night. Different settings for that as well, by the way. But yeah, it's like I'm doing a tour of the world. It's kind of mad. But yeah, I am late as well, and I do apologise. Right, listen, I'm in Milton Keynes right now, and my battery died on my phone. The battery died on my Mac. I then had another update on the Mac. I then had to check into this hotel. I had to see a few people. So yeah, it's that's why this stream's late. I will be back at 9 o'clock, like I said. But yeah, I was sitting there thinking I am kind of confident. But it all comes down to Unai Emery and what he wants to do, because we've struggled in away games this season. We've struggled in home games at times this season. Aston Villa was point proven with that. And Tottenham, we struggled in that game, albeit we probably should have won the game. But to gift away goals like we've been doing this season has not been great. If we go to Sheffield on Monday night and we're not fully on it in terms of work rate, hunger and desire, they will get a result against us, because they will give everything. They will raise their game. They will up their game 100%, because it's Arsenal. We see that they went to Stamford Bridge and got a 2-2 against them. 3 minutes from the end, I think it was, they equalised. So with the lights, with the crowd, it's Arsenal. If we're not on it, and we're not normally on it on an away game, then they're fully going to take advantage, because the one thing they will give that we don't necessarily give is hard work. And when talent fails, hard work has to kick in. Now, if we can match them for work rate, then our talent sees us through. It's as simple as that. We've got to take our chances. It's all about the starting 11. Obviously, I'll be doing a reaction to that as soon as it's out on Monday evening, 7 o'clock-ish. And I'll be doing my preview on Sunday evenings. Keep your eyes peeled for that on Sunday evening. But yeah, I am confident. They've actually shocked me. I can't lie. Sheffield United have shocked me since they've come up. Doing all right. I tipped them to go straight back down. It's not looking the case right now. So yeah, whilst I'm confident, I'm also kind of wary, because it's Santa Claus Arsenal, as my boy Ola says. And you don't know what Arsenal are going to turn up. Is it the Arsenal that can go and blitz somebody? Or is it the Arsenal that are just going to capitulate? We went out against Watford and we were fantastic in that first half, limited them to hardly any chances. Second half, it was like a rabbit in the headlights instead of kicking on. So I don't know. Sonny Unfiltered in the chat with his usual controversial comments. Big up, Sonny. Go and subscribe to Sonny. Listen, bruv, I swear I'm blocking your phone number. Now I've deactivated my Twitter, yeah? No, but all jokes aside, it is all about performance. Sorry, it is all about result, not performance, yeah? And this is where we disagree, but we're cool with each other about it, right? If we win every single game, all 38 games 1-0 and win a title, would you care that we bored the living daylights out of everybody and won every game 1-0? Come on, bruv. We've seen the George Graham boring Arsenal. It ain't about performance, it's about result. Doesn't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. So whilst we've not got 3 of our back 4 in the team, Holding, Bella and Tierney, whilst we've not got Lacazette in the team, I'm happy with where we're at. Ask me again at Christmas. At Christmas, we'll see. Yeah, it cost me £1,000 for a season ticket. Bruv, it's not compulsory. You know that, innit? You don't have to pay. I get why, because it's the emotional attachment. But at the same time, you don't have to go. But listen, I'm not going to fall out here because we're cool and I'm chilling this weekend. But listen, that's me rambling for 6 minutes. 200 people nearly watching live. Drive the likes up. I actually matched the curtains. I'm kind of cool with that. And the TV. But what do you guys think? What do you think about Sheffield United? Firstly, do you think that they've surprised you? Do you think that they will get something against us? Or are you confident that we're going to get it? Chambers or Bellerin says tens. Some of your names are mad. That's a tough question because Chambers has done all right. Paul Cohen, the real one in the building. Big up yourself, bruv. I don't care if we win 1-0. It could come off the ref's arse as long as we win. Exactly. See, you're older than me, Paul, yeah? Right? We've come from the boring Arsenal. Sonny, you surprise me, bruv. Come on. It's not all about playing fantasy football and getting spanked every year. It's all about boring Arsenal, shoring up in defence and nicking a win. Whether that's against Sheffield United, Chelsea, City, whoever it may be. Ayodeli says 4-0 Arsenal. Well, that's positive. Aslam says hello from Singapore. Beautiful country, bruv. Very well, I am. I hope you're good. I think we're going to bottle it, says Phantom Musa. You're not related to Ahmed, are you, bruv? I don't think we're going to bottle it. But having said that, I think Watford was the first game after an international game. Is that right? I may be wrong. No, actually, it might have been Villa, actually. And that we didn't really cover ourselves in glory in that, did we? So yeah, there we go. Results over performances, Omar. Evening to you, mate. They're a good team, says Ryan. Evening, Ryan. They are a good team. Listen, they've got a decent manager as well, and they've kept a lot of the players from last season. And they've stepped up levels this season. I've been shocked by them, to be fair. I didn't think they'd do anything, but to get a result at Stamford Bridge, that's a lot more than we've done in recent times. So yeah, we'll struggle to beat them. We struggled to beat them. You did actually. Listen, you're a Liverpool fan. Liverpool never walk alone. You actually did struggle to beat them, and they should have got something out of it. I can't even lie. They should have got something out of it, but Liverpool got the win, and that's what good teams do. And listen, do you care that you played poorly that day and you won? Of course you don't. You're top of the league. 1-0 to the Arsenal, says Nick. Pepe has to prove himself, says Amna. Well, listen, we could go down the Pepe route all day long. A lot of people want him out already, and I think that's a little bit too harsh. Does Xhaka's clause in his contract state that he starts 90% of games, says Matthew. Wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't surprise me, mate. Hence why 2 managers have started him for that many. Would you play Xhaka? Nope. I wouldn't start him in any game. I wouldn't start him or Mesut Ozil. Definitely not in an away game for Ozil. I'm not tripping off a 1-0 win. I want to see us progress stylistically and creativity. Eventually, the shoe is going to drop, says Damone. Well, listen, we're riding our luck. Let's be real. We're riding our luck at the minute, but at the same time, we have got 4 first-team players not in action. Laka, Bellerin, Tierney, Holding. They make us instantly better. So I think that when we get them in, you will see us play a different kind of football because we'll have the attacking fullbacks. We'll have Lacazette with his hold-up play and his hunger. Until we get that, we ain't going to play properly, and we just got to settle with what we've got, which at the moment we're riding our luck. I can't even lie about that. But at the same time, people need to chill. We're third in the league. Judging by watching Sheffield United against Liverpool and considering our away form, I'm not particularly confident. Evening, Oliver. Hope you're good. I get that. I get that. My preview, Omar, will be at 9 o'clock on Sunday evening. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Evening, DJ Fury. I'd start Xhaka as water boy. Still think he'll struggle with that, says Tom Cooner. But mate, listen, I swear my throat is so dry. Yeah, up in Scotland, near Scotland for 5 weeks, it ain't stopped raining. I swear to God, I'm getting ill. Answer my question. Which question? Let me find it. I think we can destroy Man City at the Emirates. What do you think? It says passwords 12 is that. Bruv, you're smoking some high grade. We ain't smashing Man City at the Emirates. Ozil on a hat trick. Is he playing Fortnite again, DVS Dallas? Evening to you. Might not catch it, mate. Okay, no, that's cool, bruv. That's cool. Not a fan of Aubameyang on the wing, says Eshan. I'm not a fan of him there. Listen, when we played against Tottenham and he was out on the wing, he was anonymous. As soon as he moved up front, when Laka came off, my man came alive. Scored the equaliser, had another chance, and I think he's a different player in the box. Unbelievable. For me, he's got the best movement in the Premier League as a striker in and around the penalty box. I don't think he is the best striker, but his movement's by far and away the best in the league. Saul, yes, if Tierney, Holding start, we play midfield without Xhaka, I'm confident. Well, I can't disagree with that. John Hibbert, I'm very good. I hope you're good. Sheffield United lost at home to Southampton. They are not Brazil. They also should have, and did outplay Liverpool at home as well. And they've won, well, they've lost 1 out of 47 league games, Sonny. So stats can be manipulated, bruv. Come on, man. Anyway, I hope you're good. I hope your boy is good as well, mate. We'll have a catch up soon, yeah? I'm going to do a couple more minutes of this and get out of it. I'm going to go and chill out for a couple of hours and I'll be back at 9. I'm actually studying in Scotland, says Jaden. Whereabouts in Scotland, Jaden? What was your first Arsenal game you see? Says Omar. It was actually a 5-2 loss to Tottenham at Highbury, and it was Graham Ricks. A lot of you probably won't know who Graham Ricks is. Don't Google him. It'll come up with some right off-key stuff. Proper weird behaviour. But he did play for Arsenal. And it actually was his testimonial for Arsenal. And it was at Highbury, and we lost 5-2. And it was October 1990. So that's how old I am, because I was, what, 8? Yeah, I think I just turned 8. So yeah, I was 8 years old. That was my first game. We lost 5-2 to Spurs. So there we go. I work at Twitter and we're proactively working on abuse. Sorry to hear you deactivated your account, fan from the US and China. Botong, I didn't deactivate because of abuse, bruv. Abuse is light work. It's hilarious. I get more abuse doing door-to-door sales when I've done it for 21 years for double glazing, bruv, than some 14-year-old with Mesut Ozil as a profile picture. So I didn't deactivate because of abuse. I can handle abuse. I've got thick skin. I deactivated because it's boring. Glasgow, watching Celtic tomorrow. Oh, Glasgow's a sick night out. I've been there for a stag do. It's my 40th next month, says Ryan. Life begins, life begins, baby. What's your Instagram? For anyone who wants to follow my Instagram, big up yourself, Bastille. Always love for you. Come on. Lee Gunner 82. You can't miss me. Lee Gunner 82. It was the same as my Twitter, which, by the way, I've deactivated for anyone who doesn't know. Any accounts floating around posing as me, they're all snide. I'm not going back on it. I've not got it. So yeah, Lee Gunner 82. Go and follow my Instagram. Check that out. I'm going to wrap this up. I feel a bit sick, if I'm being honest. This acid reflux is killing me off. So yeah, I'm going to go and chill. I'll be back at 9 o'clock. Before I go, do stick a like on the video. Only 57 people have done that right now. So go and slap the granny out of the likes. And yeah, I'll be back at 9 o'clock. Thank you to everyone who's watched live, everyone who's subscribed. Pushing up to that 30k now. We're getting there, so it's all good. And I'll see you at 9 o'clock. Laters, peeps.